Here's my Talaria. I'm charging it. I am using a Chi battery. I have it set it at 2 amps, as you see, 2 amps, and set it to 80%. Right. So as you can see, here's the voltage. I think this is the battery voltage, and that's the amperage that's coming out. So it's 1.3. Even though it's set at 2 amps, it's only giving out 1.3. Let's try it, and it's been like that since I turned it on, so it's been stable. So let's try the different other settings. So I'm gonna turn it off first before I switch the power setting. You don't want to switch the power setting while it's all connected, because that's like a surge. So that's not smart. So turn it off. Power's down. Oops. Clicking on again. Clicking on. What was that? See how it clicked on like 3 times? That might be just the buildup of power in here that's discharging. So anyways, so I'm not exactly sure, but that's what my guess is. So anyways, let's go to 4. So right now it's 2. All right, let's go to 4. So let's turn it back on. See what happens. So basically the fan runs the whole time. As soon as you turn it on, the fan runs. So at 4, it's giving me off 2.9 amps. So that's 4. So I wonder if because it's at a lower state of charge. So I basically plugged this in when the battery, before plugging this in, the battery was at, I think, 28%. Was that right? 28%, or yeah, approximately 28% state of charge. So anyway, so that's 4. So but it shows 2.9. Let's turn it off again. So 1, 2, 3. So clicks on 3 times. So I'm not sure what that's about. So again, I'm guessing it's just because there's a power charge in here that's being discharged. All right, so let's switch it over to let's see what's next. 7. That's kind of weird. 2, 4, 7, 10, 12. Would have been, why didn't it just go 2, 4, 6, 8 or something like that? So kind of odd jump, because that's a 3 jump, and 4 to 7 is 3, and 7 to 10 is 3, but 10 to 12 is 2. All right, let's go to 7. So 5.1 amps. So again, I'm not sure if once the state of charge voltage, state of charge goes up, when it goes up, the voltage goes up. I wonder if the amperage will change, will also go up as well. All right, so that was 7, right? So it's 5.1. Turn it off again. 1, 2, 3. So again, three surges. Let's go to 10. So 10 is at 7.3. Jumping between 7.2 and 7.3. Okay. Turn it off. 1, 2, 3 charges. So let's go to 12. So that's maximum. I like that it kind of like ramps it up, and it doesn't just go straight to whatever maximum right away. It kind of slowly comes up, so that's cool right there. So 8.6. So that's 4 off. So again, I think the reason why that is because the state of charge is lower. I think once the state of charge is higher, it might that might change out. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna shut it down and go back to 2 again. And tomorrow morning, right now it's like 9:30. 9:30, and it's about 30%. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. So anyways, 9:30 at 30%. If it goes 2 amps, and I need to go state of charge is 30%. Let's say it goes up to 80%. 30 to 80, that's 50%. So this battery here is a 45 amp hour, right? This Talaria StingR is a 45 amp hour. So 50% of 45 is what, 22 and a half. So it should go up to 80%. It takes 22 and a half amps. So 22 and a half amps. If this is set at 2 amps, even though it says 1.3, let's say it's 2. So 2 amps every hour. So 22 and a half amps. Let's call it 22 amps. 22 amps. That means it's gonna take 10. Is that right? 2 amps an hour. So 20 amps divided by 2 as 10. Or actually divided by 22. So that's 11. So it's gonna take like 11 hours to fully charge. So right now it's like 9:30. It'll fully charge around 8:30 or so. So I might be up by then, or might not be up. But anyways, tomorrow morning I'll come back and see how this looks and see what the numbers say. It'll probably shut down by then, but we'll see. Right, that's it. Okay, so it's the next morning. It's just before 8 o'clock. So I plugged this thing in at 9:30 or just before 9:30 last night. As you can see, the voltage is up now to 64, but the amperage is still the same, 1.1. It should be 1.3. So it's definitely charging up, but you know, it's not 2, which actually I like this. I like that it's lower. You know, the lower the amperage, the easier it is on the battery. So that should work pretty well. So last night when I plugged this in, you know, I checked the temperature here at the battery. It was about 70 degrees. So let's check what the temperature is now. Let's look at this end here. It is 66 degrees, 65. So it did go down a little bit. About this side, same thing with this side, 65 degrees. So it did go down. So that means, you know, the battery didn't get hot from this amperage charge, this amperage rate. So that's a good thing. I think the next time I'm gonna charge this, I'm probably gonna switch it to the 4, and I want to check the temperature at, you know, at the 4 amp setting. That way, I want to see, you know, how much amperage, where the temperature neither increases or stays the same or goes down. In this case, you know, it went down, right? Again, I probably want to start charging at a fixed temperature. Let's say at about 70 degrees, you know, out here. So out here, if it's, you know, because when I'm measuring this, it's not the actual battery itself, right? It's the case. So whatever number it shows for temperature out here, most likely inside the battery it's going to be warmer. It's going to be hotter than it is out here. So yeah. So that's why I want to start at about 70 degrees. So if it's 70 degrees out here, maybe internally at the very core, it's probably going to be like 80 degrees or something like that, or maybe even a little more. But anyways, yeah, so far that's the result. I have no idea what the state of charge is right now. So I think this battery, when it's fully charged, is supposed to be 60. I think it's supposed to be like, what is it, 67 volts? So right now it's 64.3. So 64.3. So I think it's supposed to be 67. If I can remember correctly, or just underneath that. Actually, let me do I have the keys? No, I don't have the keys out here, so I won't be able to turn this on. But anyways, oh, you know, also I'm not charging this thing to 100% either. I'm only charging it to 80%. I totally forgot about that. So I set it at 80%. So it shouldn't go to 67. If it goes to 67, that means it's pretty much at 100%. So it should be close. I think it's very close here to the very close to 80% already. So anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching.